The most vile thing I've ever done is it was one of my buddies. It was an acquaintance.
Yeah,
it was his mother. No, his mother ate my ass, dude. It's the most fucked up thing I've ever
Give me the
done.
rundown.
Oh God, he was in my theater class, and we had a little play together, and the director decided because his house was in the middle of all of our, it was basically centralized for our commutes. We would go over there and rehearse. So, she was only 42. She had him when she was like 19. And she was pretty hot. So one thing,
Community college?
It was community college, yeah. So I went over there maybe 5 times, and this happened the 5th time. So it was the last time we were doing rehearsal there. So I knew she had everybody there was like, dude, you gonna fucking bang his mom?
Why? She was giving you vibes. She'd bring out a tray of cookies and be like, all right, here's one for you, Todd. One for you, Steven. Oh, Leandro. You have an enchanting smell about you. Is that Gucci cologne?
Yes. Basically, it would be like she would she'd make comments, I was
your rump is looking good in that leotard today, Leo boy.
Things of that nature, yes. And
you can tell.
She would say, you're hot, whatever. Oh, but she didn't want to really kind of open up because he wasn't, because he was there, and he would actually call her out, like, "Mom, stop fucking hitting on Leo."
What? All I said is that his cock looked nice through his leggings.
So then fucking, dude, I don't know, man. It was a wild thing that happened. But then, yeah, one day it was just me and him. I was just hanging out. It was the last day. So I was just trying to see if I could get a situation. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, Mom."
Oh, no.
You go. And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to leave shortly after. I'm just going to use the bathroom real quick." So he fucking.
Were you planning in your head? Were you scheming?
I just was thinking I'll make out with her. It'll be a
you
good
were
story.
scheming.
It's fucked up, dude. I really.
Traitor.
I know, dude. I'm a piece of shit.
Davy Johnson was a good classmate and friend.
It's almost like Davy Johnson. It's almost like he did look up to me, that kid. It's kind of messed up.
So did his mom, I guess. Unless you licked your ass from the top.
But no, it was weird, bro. It was like she was just like a professional, man. She fucking was blowing me, went to the balls.
Wait, you skipped some shit. So are you actually taking a shit at his house?
No, so I go, yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom and I'll be out of here. And then so he goes right away to the gym. And then I come out of the bathroom and I'm like, so hey,
so you didn't take a shit in there? Because that's relevant.
I didn't do
to the rest of the story.
I didn't even need to use the restroom.
If you took a shit, that would be amazing.
Okay, so I was in his house. He's like in his room, and then he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym," and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm just gonna use the restroom and be out of here real quick." Didn't even go in the bathroom. So talking to her, she offers me wine. I go, "Absolutely."
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay. In community college?
That was after I went to community college after I finished my bachelor's to take theater classes. That's how the beginning of this. I wanted more attention and more pussy.
Sure.
So I said, go back to college. This is what I tell the kids. That's what I tell everybody. Go back to junior college after college. It's the best time.
You thought it would be like Juliet from a rendition of Shakespeare. Instead, it's Davy Johnson's mom. Continue, though. You start drinking wine.
So I started drinking wine, and then she kind of we made out, and then I just pulled my cock out,
that was
old
rude.
school style. What do you mean?
Italian style? Hey, lady.
She was grabbing it through the pants. I unzipped it, and then she just went to town, dude.
Started sucking?
She started sucking, and then she just ate my ass.
Yeah,
dude.
but I mean, so you're in the kitchen when you're drinking wine. How do you get to the living room?
It was in the living room. It was an apartment, so the kitchen and the living room were in the same space almost.
Okay, so they were poor. David Johnson.
They were not. No, it was a nice apartment.
Okay, so she starts sucking your dick. Then does she lift the legs up, or do you filthy character, do you lift up the legs to initiate? Do you dead bug?
She lifted the legs, dude.
She lifted it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild, dude.
She shoulder pressed those fucking calves ears?
Yeah. They were big, dude. I was helping her with some core strength. But, dude, was it wild? I don't think I've ever told anyone that story either because it was so vile.
Well, Davey, if you're a fan, I'm sorry. Also, I want to know this. I assume you hadn't paid any extra care to your ass hygiene that morning.
I hadn't taken a shit after. I took my morning shit, showered, and everything, and then I hadn't done anything else, and it was like 3 p.m.
Okay.
So
And
it
you wake
wasn't
up at that time,
horrific.
you fucking filthy Greek or Italian bastard. I don't know why I called you Greek.
Greek.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
It is.
Just
They're
a bunch
right
of
next to each other.
pedophiles prancing around in togas. So listen,
You
you
fucking
fucking,
asshole.
you wake up usually, the whole joke was going to be that you woke up late because you were a lazy Italian bastard. So that wasn't that long of a stretch. But you probably woke up at like 8 a.m.
Yeah, no, a little later, probably. Like 9,
Okay.
10.
All right. Yeah. So you were a piece of shit. And so at that point, you probably have the regular musk. The asshole.
It couldn't have been nice. I'm a big dude. I got thighs galore. My butt cheeks are pretty big. I got
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it was. It probably wasn't smelling great.
Yeah, but it was probably, hopefully, a natural musk. The natural musk, provided you aren't a heavy drinker or you don't have a diet of Takis. I'm looking at you, Dino. The natural musk is not the worst thing in the world, but the asshole, it's, I feel like if you're going to get your ass eaten, it's probably wise to take a washcloth and get in there with some soap and water to get any hard to reach places. Otherwise, there might be a couple flakes that make their way out. And if that tongue picks up some flakes, I mean, this old bitch didn't care.
One way ticket to E. coli.
One way.